Hello everybody, welcome parishioners. Great news, we're coming back, reopening of our churches from Monday onwards, and the weekend will be on next weekend. The past few months have been enormously difficult for all of us. We've been deprived of the many wonderful elements of life that we know and treasure. Sometimes we've been deprived from seeing our families and those closest to us. Now we've come to a point where, as a community of faith, we can once more resume public Mass, which is the centrepiece of our life as a Christian community. A return to public worship, even gradually, will be a source of great joy and hope to our parish community. The public health considerations will require some practical adjustments to the way that we celebrate our liturgies. These should not in any way compromise the integrity of the liturgy, and every effort is being made to support active participation and prayerful and joyful celebration. Following the announcement that public worship could resume Monday, as tomorrow, the 29th of June, plans have been put in place to ensure that our church buildings will be a safe place for all. It's most important people who are vulnerable or unwell, and especially those who have any symptoms that might suggest COVID-19, they should stay at home and, if possible, participate via webcam or live streaming or social media or television or radio. As outlined in the framework document for a return to the public celebration of Mass and the Sacraments from the Irish bishops, the dispensation from the Sunday Mass obligation and the holy days is extended for the time being. So Sunday Masses will resume next weekend, July the 4th and the 5th. Due to social distancing regulations, we would greatly appreciate that people respect the guidelines and cooperate with the stewards who are there to help people attend Mass safely. For those who can be present with us as we resume Mass, you will find that the Mass will be different in some ways, because we're undertaking every step that we can to make the experience of coming to our churches one that is fully safe for everyone. Fortunately, we are restricted to 50 people in the church at any one time, so we'd ask you to please ring in to the parish office to book your place at Mass for next weekend. There's no need to book for during the week. So we ask you to watch this short video, which will outline some of the changes that we are making for the Masses as we reopen our churches, and to be prepared when you come to join us in the celebration of the Eucharist.
Please be patient. You may have to queue to get into the church. As you arrive, please comply with the directions of the stewards and observe the required physical distance at all times, both inside and outside the church. Please be compliant. We will be operating a one-way system in the church, entering through the main door on the right and exiting through the left. This is the only entrance to the church. The door from the car park will not be open. This is for your own safety and the safety of others. Please make use of the hand sanitizer, which will be provided for you in the porch of the church. Please be understanding. When entering the church, you will be directed to your seat. It will not be possible for you to choose your own seat. The designated areas where you can sit will be clearly marked. The members of one household can, of course, all sit together in the same row. Once inside the church, you will notice that the route to the seating will be marked on the floor. You will also see that some rows of seating have been closed off to allow for physical distancing. If you have particular needs owing to a physical disability, or if you have a young child in a buggy, please ask one of the stewards to show you to the designated area where you can sit comfortably. There will be no offertory collection during Mass. We ask you to please place your donation in the designated baskets as you leave the church. The shaking of hands at the sign of peace will be suspended for the time being. There will be no choirs at Mass for the foreseeable future, as singing at Mass, both from choirs and congregational singing, is not recommended at present. The reception of Holy Communion is a sacred moment. We are invited to receive the Lord with reverence. We hope to allow everyone to come for Holy Communion with the minimum of close contact. Please follow the directions of the stewards when approaching for Holy Communion. This will be row by row, starting from the back. There will also be clear markings on the floor. You will notice that the priest or minister of the Eucharist will wear a face mask or visor. This is for all our safety. If you choose to wear a face mask during Mass, please remove it before coming forward to receive Holy Communion. Communion can only be received on the hand. As you leave, please take with you any tissues or wipes that you may have used during Mass. And again, please follow the instructions of the stewards. Please do not congregate in the porch or near the exit of the church, so that others may leave freely. Please be flexible. If you can, please attend Mass during the week, so those who are unable to do so can attend at the weekend. Please be kind. We're all in this together. We are all trying to make our churches as safe as possible. We are all governed by the same regulations and government directives. If you find it all a bit frustrating, please don't take your frustration out on the stewards. They are only volunteers. Above all, please use your own common sense. It's often the best guide of all. We thank you in anticipation for your cooperation, and we hope that you will enjoy a prayerful and joyful celebration of Mass. Thank you.